Oh, folks, I think you better make yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee because Miss Hendrick is about to blow you away. And I am not kidding. I just took the items out of the envelope because it had her address on it in more than one place, and I was nervous that I'd accidentally show you the address on the camera, so I took it out. Folks, you better buckle up. This is one heck of an entry. I tell you guys you brought your A-plus game, but I gotta tell you, make yourself a tea or a cup of coffee because Miss Hendrick's about to blow you away. I have to tell you that not only are these stunning, these shakers in person, they are expertly constructed. Miss Hendrick, you just earned my utmost respect. Folks, if I tried to bend this, Carmen Goris, girlfriend, look at this. You would die over this. I couldn't bend this if I tried. She has layered up, and forgive me for using she, Miss Hendrick, but she has layered this up on the thickest chipboard she has had to have cut out herself. This is no easy feat, folks. This is hard to do to make it this sturdy, and she knew because it had a narrow point that there was a risk of it bending. Oh, there's no risk. And she didn't make one of these, folks. Oh no, she made two very unique ones. They're both stunning. These might be the best shakers I've ever seen constructed. And I'm serious, Miss Hendrick. This is like unbelievably well done. I'm in awe over this. Folks, first of all, they're substantial. Like this could be a baby's rattle and the baby wouldn't do anything to it. Although it's far too pretty to be a baby's rattle. But a kid would love this. I mean, this is unbelievably well done. Just unbelievably well done. So basically what she's done, and I studied it for a second because I want to be able to share this with you. She die cut out the mirror. And I would never have thought to do this in this way, Miss Hendrick. And it was such a clever way of doing this. She built it up on chipboard. She layered in between the backing, the chipboard, is how she did the lace. I've been doing it the same way. It's a very smart way to hide the back and to keep everything nice and neat and make sure that the lace never comes out. But folks, this is so sturdy. It is perfectly constructed. This is like Lily's. This is perfectly constructed. And her shaker mix is adorable because what she's done is she's put acetate on both sides. It's double-sided acetate. And then what she's done is she's just put some very simple and those AB translucent tiny sequins so that, you know, you can look through it, which is like through a looking glass. This is what I thought of. This is a shabby looking glass, folks, and it's gorgeous. She's got 3 little flowers up top, and they're those lovely acrylic ones with a little diamond touch, nice tiny bit of bling, and a tiny bit of bling here. Her shaker mix is those tiny little sequins. You can look through it, but then she smartly added 2 larger hearts in glittering, and then what's amazing is that there's a little bird in there too. This, folks, is magical. This is magical and expertly constructed. This is phenomenal. And you know what I'm thinking, Miss Hendrick? And I'm going to show the rest of, believe me, folks, she didn't submit one entry. Oh, no, wait till you see. And each piece is beautiful. But these are expertly constructed. These are special. And I'm thinking, Miss Hendrick, you know what I'm thinking? Because it has a loophole, you've got to make these into Christmas ornaments, girlfriend. You've got to. I'm telling you, you could sell these. Really, they're beautiful. I really think, I think that this is, I wish you would sell these. You would make a killing at a craft fair if you made these into Christmas ornaments. You would make a killing. These are so well done, folks. You've got to give Miss Hendrick a lot of love. I'm telling you, this is some of the best shaker making I've ever seen. And I'm studying it. You know that, because, you know, I want to be a good shaker maker. This is Lily level good. I'm not kidding. This is Lily level good. I was so impressed. Let me show you the other one. It's also just as cute. This one she's done pink and heart paper instead of the gold paper. She also kept it clear. She put a tiny little unicorn on here, which was so cute, and a tiny little butterfly, and then one flower with a bling and a little bow. But in this one, she's got love sequins in there that say love, and just some hearts and some pink again, and one big heart. Judicious, folks. Again, judicious, beautifully constructed. Again, super thicked up, absolutely expertly. This one's even thicker. She used 2 layers of chipboard for this one because I think she was worried this one was like going to bend. Oh, it's not going anywhere, folks. Trust me. You could bang this. It's not going anywhere. This is so impressively built. This is so impressive. Every single maker I know wants to achieve this level of seamless making. And this is expertly done. I had to right away. I'm so impressed. These are magical. They're magical to look through. They're magical to look at. And honestly, they're a specimen of perfection. I've yet to say that, but this is a specimen of perfection. This is lily good in terms of its construction. I'm just so impressed, Miss Hendrick. Really impressed. That is one of her entries. Just one. It's a shaker tag. It's a shaped shaker tag. Expertly done. But that's not all she sent. Oh no, folks, get ready. Get ready. Because you know, we had to have Shabby Christmas. Oh yes, we did. And you've got to, she knows I have a thing about the backs of things. Did you see that? This peekaboo cracked me up. I was like, oh, she is so smart. She is just so smart. Okay, so this is an enormous Shabby tag. I gotta tell you, I love this whole hangy thing that comes with Shabby goodness on the bottom. It's really cleverly done and lots of lace all the way around. We have a lovely little Christmas girl with a Shabby girl with a umbrella. We have some lovely poinsettias in the corners that are beautifully done with little snowflakes behind it. And my first ever Christmas butterfly. Oh, don't miss that detail, folks. It's a Christmas butterfly. Oh, yes, it is. So Miss Deb Hendrick has made that butterfly, by the way. Yeah. And very, very cute and glittered it up. And it's quite lovely and dimensional because it's up on a dot and it flutters. I've never seen a Christmas butterfly. That is my first. And then on the back, which is what made me swoon, we have this gorgeous applique with these lovely dangly pearls. I love those, by the way. Love that applique. And then we have one of these gorgeous girls that's been stamped out and she's colored it in and she's just put a few little gemmies in her poinsettia. And of course she is gorgeous. Take a look at this. Oh yeah, Shabby Christmas tag, folks. Oh yes, extra points for the holidays. But as if that wasn't enough, just in case we weren't sure about it, she thought she'd create another little Shabby tag for us to see. This one is pinked up with brown vintaging distressing on the sides, a gorgeous little pink bow. Then we have a little floral applique with one of those sparkly gemmy dots, and it says love. And then we have some Shabby distressed lace with a little flower and a wooden flower behind that to give it dimension. And then a tiny little butterfly above and these pieces. Magnificent. Shabby goodness, folks. Shabby goodness. Now, I thought that was amazing enough. But you see, I saw Miss Hendrick do these. And I was impressed because I saw what she started it with. And she was doing all sorts of altering. And this is what I tell you guys about Shabby makers and how I've learned from them. What this looked like when she got it and what it looks like now, oh, it's like miles between. Because this tag was rather plain and not very dimensional. It was cute. It was a cute paper design. I'm not going to say the paper isn't lovely. It is. But she did a lot to make it way more lovely. You know, we have not only distressed edges. First of all, she's doubled it up so it's nice and thick. This is the kind that's thick enough where you don't put it on chipboard if you want to include this in a big tag flip, or you just want to put this on the outside of a book or a present or slip it into a book. So it's thicked up enough that it's not flimsy, but not thicked up like chipboard thick. And she's done a whole bunch of distressing. You know, she's made the paper more interesting by playing to its strengths and shading in. And then she's added these two beautiful flowers with a little bit of greenery. I love this tag. I loved it when she was working on it, and I love it in person. Super cute now. This is an example of Shabby makers knowing how to get the most out of their paper, how to draw the best features out of their paper. And I've been learning from them, folks, because I think they have lots to teach us. And I saw her get these keys, and I knew she was up to all sorts of no goodness. And I saw lots of you hauling these keys, but Miss Hendrick was busy working on them right away as soon as she got them. And she did a little butterfly, and I love that she made this. She thicked this up too, folks. Again, it's about getting that dimensional quality so that you don't lose the whole little piece that you've added on. So she's thicked that up. It's a couple of layers thick, which is why it's real cute. And she's put it on a little stick on a foam dot with some greenery. And there's our Shabby Key. Oh, yes. So this is now a piece of ephemera. And we're not done yet, folks. Oh, no, we're not done yet. Because Miss Hendrick did an ultra treat bag. And I think it's a stunner. Take a look at it. Now, on my crappy camera, you're not going to be able to appreciate the incredible detail that Miss Hendrick has put in. So I'm going to take you through it. But folks, this is magnificent. I'm sorry, there's no other way to explain this treat bag to you. It's got, so it was a glassine type bag. She's attached this ribbon, which makes it look like it's part of the bag, but it wasn't. She added it. And then she's got this gorgeous applique as the background. So it creates like a delicate shadow of white on the glassine. Over that, she's layered, believe it or not, paper. And it's expertly layered in 1, 2, 3 places. And a little gemmy. The paper actually looks like fabric, but it's not. It's paper. And yet she's got it. What glue did you use for this, Miss Hendrick? Was this fabric tack? Because, guys, it's perfectly adhered. And you can't even tell that the paper's not fabric. Very well done. And then on here, we have an acrylic flower that's translucent. So it also becomes part of the whole fabric applique with a little pearl. Then she's cut out this beautiful little woman to go in the center. She, of course, had to make some kind of amazing attached dangle to go with it, because it wouldn't be a treat bag without a dangle. You know, Cruz had my name dangling. Well, Miss Hendrick, she's invented a little unicorn, because I do love unicorns, but it's a shabby unicorn. It's got little jemmies hanging from it. Look. I think that's going into my planner. I said I was going to decorate my planner. Now I'm going to decorate my planner with that. And it's got a beautiful U tag up here. And inside, she has tucked all sorts of goodness. I cannot believe you took the time to die cut these. I mean, folks, and one of them she showed me. I should have known you were up to no good when you were like, Miss Wagman. First of all, thank you. These are magnificent. She die cut for me all sorts of goodness, including, I can't believe you sent me a deer. You have no idea. I'm going to show you how important this is. I'm going to show you tomorrow, and you're going to understand. And it's actually for your friend. So I think you're going to be, this is symbiotic, Miss Hendrick. You're going to understand. Okay, so I want to draw your attention to something. Miss Hendrick was showing me how she took these die cuts and she made them Halloween-y. And I should have known she was up to no good, because she's like, Miss Wagman, I got to show you this. And she took these great ones, these beautifully elegant ones, and she made them Halloween-y. And I was like, how'd you do that? And she was kind enough on the video to sort of explain, I should have known it's because you sent me them. And you're thinking, okay, girlfriend, you can shabby these up. And you know I'm taking you up on the challenge, Miss Hendrick. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Because you sent these, I'm going to create a Halloween scene, a shabby Halloween scene. She's amazing. And she says here, God's love is everywhere. That's what she put inside. Isn't that sweet? I thought it was really cute. It's on this amazing little planter. And you know what? If it's okay with you, Miss Hendrick, I have a friend I'd like to send this to on a card. I have something in the works for Miss Lisa, and this would be perfect, if you don't mind. And I love this butterfly spray. I would wreck this spray, Miss Hendrick. If I put this in my die cutter, I'd rip it. But I love that you did it. And I have an idea for how to use this, if it's okay with you, because I have an idea. And I think you're going to like it. But folks, she tucked in a Christmas tree. She tucked in one of these amazing cameos that say God bless with a little butterfly. Oh, I just totally know what I'm doing with those. Let's go. And I mean, I'm just really moved. But also she die cut for me a swan for my Maggie projects. Like, this was such a thoughtful mix. Like, she did both, like, things she knows I'll use for Shabby, things I know she knows I'll use for, like, Maggie Holmes, and some of these delicate ones she knows that I can't use at all. Like, I never get those dies. I tell you guys that because I just have rough hands. And I'm always afraid. And yeah, I use a scrubber, guys. It's not like I don't know how to do it. It's just that I'm a little rough. Even putting them back in, I'm super careful because I don't want anything to happen. All right. Now, as if that entry was not impressive enough, as if she was not sweet enough to send me all of that. Oh, I'm not done. This was one heck of a package. She sent me these jemmies, and I'm in love with them. And do you know what I love, guys? They're neon. I've never even seen them in neon. They're not normal colors. I know on my camera you can't tell, but these are neon. They're super cool. Like, I want to do an 80s project with these. They're really great. I can't believe it. Really cute. They're from Beats Landing, folks, but they're great. You're doing like an 80s or a roller skating thing. This is awesome. So she sent me those. She sent me these beautiful bubbles. So now I know they're from Recollections. I've been wondering where they came from, Miss Hendrick. And these are these beautiful iridescent ones, guys. They're really, really beautiful. And I've been wondering where they're from, but now I know the bubbles come from Recollections, and she knows I'm doing that swap with Sabrina. And she made this beautiful tag, which I love. And you know, folks, this is shabby in that kind of shabby precise way, where this says believe in a gold butterfly and dream. It's really beautiful, though. It's shabby, but it's clean shabby, and it's beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
It's 6 o'clock.
And there's our man. But this ma'am is what you're going to get in trouble for. Guys, you know what this is? I couldn't believe it. So I just showed you the heart trim that Miss Crew sent me the piece of. This is Maggie Holmes Flourish, guys. It's the actual Flourish trim. I've never owned it because I haven't been able to find it. I buy mine at the Hobby Lobby when they put it on sale. I've never owned this. Miss Hendrick, this was really thoughtful. This was beyond really thoughtful of you. And I know you went there with your son because you were having a rough week. And the fact that you stopped in and got this for me is very touching, actually. I'm actually really moved by you. And folks, she didn't just do that. And she sent me some chipboard so I could start making for Christmas. I couldn't believe it. There's like chipboard pieces in here. And they're really beautiful. Like this shabby one is so pretty. I might use this for something I'm putting in your package, Miss Hendrick. I have an idea for it. It's not going to be as good as this. Nothing I make is going to be this good, folks. This is that good. Like, it's just really impressive. But I'm going to do my best for you, Miss Hendrick. I'm going to do my best. And she cut me out some Memdex bases because she knows I'm low on paper. She knows I'm low on paper. And this is so pretty. This pattern is beautiful. It's really beautiful, guys. And she sent me some lace, which is funny because I put some lace in your package too, Miss Hendrick. So that's funny. We're sending each other lace, which I love. I love that that's what we're doing. And then she sent me this butterfly spray, the one that I would wreck, you know, and she even showed me how to use it. And I would wreck it, folks, if I die cut it. I won't wreck it in the packet, but if I die cut it, when I pull it, I might wreck it. This was one of the most thoughtful packages I've received. Honestly, I've received loads. Listen, I have been spoiled and blessed by all of you. I really have been. I was thinking about it today. I was going to take a break before doing Miss Hendricks, and I just couldn't. I couldn't keep her waiting. I didn't think it was right. I have been so spoiled by all of you. I feel like, thank you. That's all. I don't know what else to say to you other than thank you. It doesn't seem like enough. It just doesn't seem like enough. I really don't know how I got this lucky. It's gonna make me teary again. But like, you got me this while you were out having a rough day. And I remember that. Now, long memory, folks. It's part of the hazard of being a writer. You guys are incredibly thoughtful people. Incredibly thoughtful. Miss Hendrick's entry, folks, is a doozy. This is some precise making, I gotta tell you. Her entry is complex and detailed and well constructed and varied. You know, she's got more than one category covered. So I've got to go sit down with the binder because I got to tell you, what's really amazing about what she did for this is she did more than one category. And now I have to figure out what I do about that. I don't think that's ever happened before, Miss Hendrick, where an entry has come in more than one category. But you have done so. And I wonder if that doesn't mean you should be entered in 2 categories. And I think that may indeed be the case. Folks, this is entry 23. And it's quite something. And these, Miss Hendrick, these are folks, I got to tell you something. If you want to learn how to make a perfect shaker, you're looking at it. I'm not kidding. I know Miss Hendrick doesn't have an Etsy store, but it's a shame. but maybe you could order one directly from her. I'm actually thinking that that might be something that all of us would benefit from doing, because I'm studying this and it's perfect, folks. It's absolutely perfect. And I say that with all sincerity, and I'm picky. Like, I'll show you, look at that. There's not a crinkle in that construction, folks. Not a crinkle. And so when you're learning how to make a shaker, this is about as good as it's ever going to get, folks. It's solid. It's solid. There's not a buckle. There's not a wrinkle. There's not even a scratch on that gold foil. Not even after my manly hands were picking on it. This is just the epitome of great construction. And it's pretty. But you know, we all want to learn how to be better makers here. And when I look at this, I'm like, dang, Miss Hendrick, this is expert level. Expert level, folks. And I think, you know, it's a shame you don't have an Etsy shop. You're quite a maker. This is entry 23, and it's our very own Deb Hendrick. And she knocked this one out of the ballpark, folks. In more than one category. In more than one category. Look how cute that is. Can I just draw your attention to this? Hand coloring. Look what a good job she did. Pretty spectacular. When I say you brought your A+ game, I'm not kidding, folks. A+ game. Please give Miss Hendrick some love, because this was something else. This was really something else. And these are all worthy. And I like good construction. You know that. I'm fussy. But this is impressive. I want to learn how to build this well. I really do. I'm sure all of us would. And that's why I'm saying it's a shame you don't have an Etsy shop, because I think that this is the kind of thing people should order just to study it. You know, when we look at these, we learn a lot. And I see so many possibilities in these, Miss Hendrick. Christmas ornaments. You could make the best Christmas ornaments out of these. I'm going to start looking for sequins mixes for you, because I think, honestly, you make these into Christmas ornaments and you're going to sell a ton of them. Magical, folks. Magical making. That's Miss Deb Hendrick. I'm going to put her channel down below. If you're not subscribing to her, you should. And you also should reach out to her. You know, if you want to order something like this as holiday gifts, ornaments, personalized ornaments, that's where you'll find her. And I can tell you, beautifully done. All right, folks, now I really am going to go take a break. I'm overwhelmed by your generosity as always. I am so grateful to each and every one of you. Boy, I'm looking at these things thinking my rack is not that well made in contrast, so I hope it's okay when it gets to you. These packages just blow me away and fill me with inspiration and make me want to be a better maker too. I want to make something this sturdy. We all want to make something this sturdy. We really do. Thank you so much, folks. I will be back on tonight. My husband's going to be home, so I have to figure out how I'm going to do that tutorial while he's around. But I am going to do it. It's important, and it's a quick one, so it shouldn't take too long. Hopefully I can get it done before he comes in and out, in and out. You saw the other night, he comes in and out, in and out, in and out. Look, he is definitely more supportive than he was when I first started this. He's nowhere like Lisa Made New to Create's husband. He's not going to go with me to the Hobby Lobby or help me pick out supplies. But he is much more supportive than he used to be, and he did get back Dina's boot, so I can't complain. But he does come in and out a lot, so I will figure out how to do that tutorial, excuse me, and get that uploaded for you. And I want to go watch your videos while I'm making. Plus, I have a little bit of crafty reorganization to do. I've been doing so much making, but the place is too much of a disaster now. You know when you got to get all your supplies back in order first? That's what I'm up to now. And I also need to have a little breaky break and a snack. But I will be back on later tonight. Thank you so much again for watching. I know it's another long video, but it's that kind of day, folks. And I got to give these projects their due. They're too beautiful to rush. All right, folks. Take good care, and I'll see you tonight. Bye for now.